You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
I came as soon as I could.
I'd been so distracted by the scriptorium and Slytherin's book that I'd almost forgotten what it was that had struck me about that triptych. This is the view painted on the canvas that was left on it.
That's incredible. You know this area well.
And while I was waiting for you, I scouted around and discovered an abandoned mine nearby, surrounded by Ranrock's loyalists.
Do you think there's a connection to the triptych?
I've no idea, but perhaps they're searching it, the way they did Rookwood Castle and Isidora's Manor. How do we want to handle this?
We need to see what they're doing, but let's not draw their attention.
Very well.
And I still have that rune symbol we found on the triptych. If there is a connection, I suspect we'll see that symbol again.
After you.
Revelio. There they are up ahead.
I'll let you lead.
I can be used for better things than this so-called patrol.
No one enters this mine. Kill anyone who tries.
Revelio.
Ranrock's loyalists are out for blood.
Wouldn't mind a plum job at Gringotts. Suit me, sitting around all day. Mind you, I suppose it.
Petrificus totalis.
What's that? Who's there?
Revelio.
I didn't touch your helm, but thank you for making me the first object of your suspicions. Know who my friends are now, don't I?
Petrificus totalis.
Afraid to fight? Who's there?
Revelio. Petrificus totalis.
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate.
Revelio.
Nice work. This is going well.
We make a good team.
We do at that.
Once again, we can fight our way through or be discreet.
You know which one I'd choose.
Oi! Pass that
Revelio.
fire whiskey over here. You have to learn as if you...
Won't get away.
Impressed? Beautiful.
Glacius. Defender. Expelliarmus. Descender.
I shall have been.
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Bombarda. Confringo.
Won't get away with that.
And the fun is over.
Fun is a relative term. Revelio.
It is. And that was relatively fun. I should tell you. Rumor is this mine was closed long ago due to an infestation of spiders.
How nice. Nothing I haven't seen before.
That's the spirit.
For better or for worse. Arresto momentum. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Arresto momentum. This mine looks like a tomb.
It was closed after accidents were reported. Now I see why.
Incendio. I don't see any goblins in these webs.
Too disgusting for even a spider to prey on.
Arresto momentum. Descendo. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Protego. Confringo.
You don't know who you're...
Flipendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Flipendo. Revelio.
How many Rambox loyalists are in here?
Too many. They definitely think there's something here they want. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio.
That ledge is awful.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Protego. It's no wonder spiders give people goosebumps.
Could be the hairy legs, or the soulless eyes, or the venomous fangs, or any number of endearing qualities, really.
Smashing.
Stairs.
Reparo. Revelio. Incendio. Revelio. Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Revelio. Bombardo. Flipendo. Revelio.
We've rid the world of another spider. I shall sleep better tonight. We're making quick work of them.
Professor Hecat would be proud.
She would at that. Ranrock's loyalists have all but declared war.
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Incendio. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Lumos.
Well, I wouldn't give a cup of mushroom tea.
Revelio. Levioso. Descendo. Revelio.
We've still not seen a single rune symbol.
I think we're going to be a bit distracted from runes for a moment.
An unwelcome distraction at that.
We have another fight on our hands.
Why am I not surprised?
Somebody that...
Levioso. Descendo. Flipendo. Confringo. Bombardo. Arresto momentum. Incendio. Accio. Arresto momentum. Incendio. Defendo. Depulso. Glacius. Depulso. Glacius. Defendo. We're not finished yet. Incendio. Cruising. Accio. Expelliarmus.
Levioso. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Bombarda. Flipendo. Flipendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Descendo. Levioso. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Revelio.
We certainly cleared the room.
You're not a bad chap for a Slytherin.
You Gryffindors don't have a
Revelio.
monopoly in bravery, you know.
Incendio. Revelio. Incendio.
A rune symbol above the cavern door.
Ranrock's loyalists never knew to look for it. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Bombarda. Confringo.
I wouldn't be surprised to find a couple more runes.
Revelio.
Wasn't expecting that.
Revelio.
What do you have there?
Sebastian, I think I found something.
Hopefully it will help
Canvas
us
piece.
unravel more of this myth. Brilliant. Our efforts weren't in vain after all. Still, something about this place feels odd.
If the triptych led us here to find this bit of canvas, we can probably assume that Isadora Morganach was here.
She seems to have been everywhere.
But if she was using the Undercroft, and the cellar beneath her manor in Feldcroft, why would she create this space?
And why hide it behind cryptic rune symbols? And ancient magic that no one but you could see?
Isadora and Percival Rackham, another of the Keepers, could see traces of ancient magic too.
Rackham? I haven't heard his name before.
Here's are some of the memories I've seen. I don't think he and Isadora saw eye to eye on how this magic should be used.
This is all rather baffling. Let's take the canvas back to the triptych. Perhaps the answers are there. This place is odd, to be sure, but I'm fascinated.
Revelio.
Now, for the trek back out of here and to Hogwarts. And now for the moment of truth.
It has to fit. Please tell me you recognize the location in this bit of canvas.
The good news is I do, in fact.
And the bad news?
We're in for more trouble. I know that coast. Ranrock has taken over a huge mine in the surrounding area. Marenweem has suffered for it. It's as bad as Feldcroft's become. Should we head there now?
We should wait.
Why?
All this time, we've been a step behind Ranrock. I may know someone who could help us get ahead.
Who is that?
A friendly goblin. He wants no part in Ranrock's fight.
A friendly goblin? You know goblins cursed my sister to shut her up. Said she should be seen and not heard.
I do, but not all goblins are...
Not all goblins what? Have you forgotten Feldcroft? Have you forgotten the mine we just went through?
No, Sebastian, I haven't. You're not listening to me.
Why would I listen to someone so ignorant?
Perhaps your uncle was right about you. You don't know when to stop.
Oh, I do know when to stop. Unbelievable.
Wonder if I'm safe to explore in there.
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned...
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb.
Revelio!
Sure that foul smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Accio! Opening all of these is tempting. Accio! Incendio! Arresto momentum! Accio! Incendio! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb will be insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects. Accio!
Don't start.
Revelio! Incendio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Accio! Revelio! Accio! Incendio! Potato! Stupefy! Incendio! Accio! Arresto momentum!
We You've rid the world of another spy. I shall sleep better tonight.
Revelio. Accio. Revelio.
Watch your step. Really slip there.
Accio. Incendio. Protego. Arresto momentum. Accio. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Revelio.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into... often cave-ins.
And then we're abandoned.
Confringo! Exactly. We'll be fine, though.
Revelio.
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile
Incendio.
of bones. Lovely.
Both outside the sarcophagus. Seems odd. Accio. Compulso. Revelio. There's something here by the altar. Accio. Compulso. Defender. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Compulso. Revelio. Revelio. Compulso. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio.
What did you find?
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades, I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But Let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant.
Revelio!
More to this than even I imagined. Look, bones stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
This archway's been barricaded. We can find a way through. You've done it!
Revelio!
I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperious curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. Here we go. Something...
Revelio! Glaciers! Imperio! Defender!
Confringo!
Revelio! Glaciers! Depulso! Defender! Revelio! Confringo! Rependo! Confringo! Bombarda! Revelio! Confringo! Defendo! Bombarda! Confringo! Potato! Stupid one! Depulso! Glaciers! Accio. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Crucio. Depulso. Defender. Glacier. Depulso. Glaciers. Defender. Descendo. Levioso, Expelliarmus, Confringo, Bombarda, Confringo, Flipendo, Bombarda, Confringo, Accio, Arresto Momentum, Incendio.
Never knew spiders could make such a mess.
Revelio. Bit dramatic, isn't it? Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
Another barricade. Consider it. The last one, this should be a...
Accio. How gracious of you.
I tried. This looks different than what we faced before. Now we're also dealing with rune symbols. That worked. Keep going.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio.
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Incendio. Accio. Arresto Momentum. Confringo. Bombarda. Confringo. Stupefy. Bombarda. Imperio. Depulso. Glacis. Defender. Accio. Incendio. Arresto Momentum. Crucio. Glacis. Depulso. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Defender. Protego. Stupefy. Confringo. Bombarda. Rependo. Accio. Arresto Moment Incendio. Descendo. Leviosa. Expellium. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protego. Bombarda. Rependo. Confringo. Accio. Arresto Momentum. Incendio. Depulso. Glacis. Defender. For a moment there, I thought that'd never end. Confringo. Revelio.
Dead end. Lovely. All that for nothing.
Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? Confringo! Accio! The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
The note advises to leave the relic alone.
I assure you, we were meant to find this. For Anne's sake. I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret.
Revelio.
Especially from my uncle. Ominous. Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine, but Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I was glad to hear you tell Sebastian to leave the relic. We need to stand together. Convince Sebastian this is wrong.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. I hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't checked.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What? Well,
I'll explain on the way. Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you to change his mind. That's it.
I told him we ought to give you this chance. That the relic is too important to ignore. Incendio!
Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word. Revelio!
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. I just want to worry him all over again. As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne. When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done. She thinks like Ominous. Did it only upset her? Oh no, this isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke, over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Not quite.
Closing in!
Confringo. Protego. Flipendo. Flipendo. Confringo. Repulsor. Imperio. Defendo. Accio. We have to fight.
Keep out of Sean's reach!
Revelio.
Uncle, to the right!
Got him!
They're closing in!
Again, I beg.
Arresto momentum.
Be careful! Mind! Ah!
Imperio!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperious curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio.
What was he thinking?
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian and I have encountered Ranrock's loyalists before. That goblin would have killed Anne.
This family does not resort to using dark magic even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?
Did you speak with my uncle?
I wish I had better news about your uncle and Anne.
Well, what did he say?
I'm afraid he wants you nowhere near Feldcroft. Nor Anne.
I had to stop that goblin from killing my sister. He had no right to banish me from my own twin. If he thinks banishing me means I'm going to give up on Anne, he's sorely mistaken.
He also said he cannot excuse the use of dark magic in any form, and that if he hears of either of us using it, he'll go straight to Professor Black.
Huh? That relic, dark magic or not, is the key to saving Anne. To reverse that curse. I will not lose Anne for good. I should send the crest to Anne. She'll know that we need to meet.
I'm afraid I don't follow.
Nothing, just a thought. Now I'm more determined than ever to learn what power that relic has.
What did you mean you'd send Anne a crest so that she'd know to meet you?
We'd just lost our parents, and we were packing up to go and live with Solomon. We couldn't take everything. She was carefully organizing her prized possessions, a box of artifacts she'd collected to do with our family. Jewelry, cards, old photographs. She got to her favorite, a handmade crest, and without a second thought, she handed it to me. "This will keep you safe," she said. "It holds no enchantment, but I've kept it with me since. That's how I can reach Anne. I'll get the crest to her with plans to meet."
Be careful, Sebastian. Your uncle could intercept it. We'll be expelled.
Even if Ominous is upset with us, he has no love lost for his family. He'd use their connections to the headmaster if we needed his help.
I shall wait to hear from you then.
Thank you. I very much appreciate you standing by me through all of this. I'll send you an owl when I have news.
Revelio.